Good morning, Tipsiers. Ranger Dave coming at you from about 9,000 feet, I believe, on Nelly Creek Road. Had an amazing day of hiking yesterday with the goods and a few newer hiking buddies. Today, me and the goods plan on getting after Wetterhorn, and I plan on getting like some sort of mask from my wife, like some sort of makeup mask, because man, I look rough. Holy moly. It's a rough day. We did Sneffels, we did Uncompahgre, at dusk, Uncompahgre. I'm going to include that as some bonus footage in one of these videos. We'll see. But yeah, today's some serious business with Wetterhorn, and then get a little Colorado alcohol action afterward. So sit back, relax, pop open that cold one. Let's get to work. Here's the spice. That is spicy meatball. made Wetterhorn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Great mountain, great views. Just, I mean, you could see it. Got old Uncompahgre from last night over there. Gonna turn all the way real quick. Over there, Sneffels from yesterday as well, and just 14ers, 13ers, as far as the eye can see. Can't wait to talk about this trail, but we're gonna eat a bite and then get down, because getting down is gonna take a while. You'll see what I mean in this video. Take it in though. we are done after a long but great weekend of hiking 14ers. We're going to talk about some 14ers and then get a little local tasting action. With me is the goods, as always. What do you got? Oh, I like those. That's good. That's a good pick. We're hungry. Let's try to keep this brief because we need food. All right, so we started yesterday over by Ouray, Colorado, hitting Mount Sneffels. Mount Sneffels it's 2,900 to 3,000 feet, depending from the outhouse. About 6 miles round trip. It is known to be an easy Class 3, but more than anything, it's known to be the beginner Class 3. Like everyone says, hey, if you want to try Class 3, go hike Sneffels. After doing it, I can see why. So first, love the approach in that it's quick. It has some difficulty, some not really spice even on the way up, a little spice. The Class 3 move is pretty quick. There is exposure, and I got some video of it on your climber's left, skier's right, depending on which way you're coming in and out of the B-notch. And the views are some of the best I've seen on a 14er, which is saying a lot. Like killer views. Love Sneffels overall. Easy to get to from Ouray. The only thing I didn't like about it was the scree field. That was terrible. That was a war crime. It was terrible. I slipped down multiple times. I have a bruise on my elbow. But it's worth it. Goods, what do you think about Sneffels? You have even more Class 3 experience than I do. Not that I have much, but you got more. So lay it on us.
Yeah, it was good. I'm starting to get used to these scree fields and talus and get an idea how they work. And this one was pretty miserable, but the views were absolutely worth it. Yeah, totally worth it.
So Sneffels, great mountain. A+, go do it. And also, wear a helmet. I saw a lot of people without a helmet. Wear a helmet. I don't understand. Like one rock, and it's coloring books for Christmas the rest of your life. Like go get a helmet. All right, so then that same day, we got a wild hair and decided we're going to take on Uncompahgre, or what's it called?
Yeah, Uncompahgre.
Uncompahgre. Anyway, big mountain over by Lake City as part of the Lake City 5. It is a Class 2 mountain. It's kind of in the middle of the pack as far as Class 2 mountains are concerned. From the upper trailhead, it's about 3,000 feet. We got to the upper trailhead. More on that in a second. 7.5 miles round trip. We took care of it last night at dusk even. I would say it is an enjoyable Class 2. It is different than many other Class 2s, especially the Sawatch. I feel like this is one of those mountains, typically speaking, people have done front range, Class 1, 2, done some Sawatch, and they're like, oh, I'll come over to the San Juans. Like, this is just very different. The landscape is very different, but more than anything, it actually has a little bit of a crux to it, and the crux is kind of fun. When you get to this, it's on 14ers.com, the Crux Wall, I will call it. It's kind of like a tower, like a rock tower. It tells you the standard route is to go left of it, kind of go around it. I did that last year. I might even put some footage from last year in this just so you see it. It was terrible, like loose rock. In fact, this is rated considerable loose rock on 14ers.com. Or you could stay to the right and go up the rock tower, and it's kind of like bear crawling. Like, it's kind of fun, and the rock is super stable. We did that last night, and it was no problem. In fact, it was a good pregame for today. But overall, like, it's an enjoyable mountain. They really helped the situation with that mountain by redoing the roads this year. We went up it last year. It was terrible. It really tested the limits of my vehicle. This year, no problem. I'd say have some clearance, have some four-wheel drive, but not a big deal. Goods. What do you think about Uncompahgre?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. We were kind of racing the storm, so I was a little anxious.
Don't say that. My wife's going to see this video.
So, yeah, but I totally agree. That Crux Wall made the whole thing worth it. It was really neat. I enjoyed it a lot.
Cool. So now Wetterhorn, the crown jewel of the Lake City 5. It is from the upper trailhead. Let's see here. I got it on my phone, so just talking about it. 7 miles round trip, 3,300 gain. It's called the Crown Jewel first. I think it's like the best views of the Lake City 5. Lake City 5 are Handy's pretty good, but we'll go with that. Handy's is really good. Handy's Class 1, Red Cloud, Sunshine, Class 2s, Uncompahgre, Class 2, and then, of course, Wetterhorn. More than anything, it is the most difficult of the Lake City 5. It is a Class 3. This is different Class 3 than I've experienced. It is the Crux Wall is no joke. A lot of people said it was fun coming down. That's fine. That's fine. It was kind of fun. There is a serious element of danger there. That there were parts of that were no fall zones. You better have your A game on, like climbing gloves. Helmet is non-negotiable on this one, but it's pretty quick. Like if you can boogie, like you can hit it pretty quickly, and I think that helps a lot. To the Crux Wall, there were some things to negotiate. Like there's some route finding. There was like Class 2 plus stuff. Once you hit the yellow dirt, it'll probably take about an hour to reach the summit, even though you're really, really close to the summit. Overall, enjoyed it. Overall, was scared. Thank goodness the goods was here, because holy moly, I was a wimp. But I bum shuffled down that thing. You could measure my bum shuffling in like tenths of a mile. Like I bum shuffled so much, I'm so surprised I didn't rip my pants. Maybe I did. I don't even know it yet. Wow. It like, that is a strategy. It is not a manly strategy, but it is a strategy I use because don't care. Goods, what do you think of Wetterhorn?
I enjoyed Wetterhorn. So Wetterhorn, I think what is challenging for me is you can't just kind of show up and do it and kind of follow a trail. It's worth definitely studying. If you want to have fun with it, I would say put the effort in to study it, understand the trail, understand where you're going to cross over the different ribs and all of that. It just makes it a lot more fun. So I really enjoyed it a lot. One of my favorites.
That's actually a good point. You don't just show up and do Wetterhorn. Like, you need to have a game plan. You need some equipment. You could show up and do Handies or Red Cloud Sunshine, even in Uncompahgre. Like, you could do it. You better show up with a game plan for Wetterhorn. Anyway, great weekend. 3 14ers. 3 great 14ers, like above average on views, like some of the best views I've seen. Let's celebrate. So I have with me in my little flask, Nalgene flask, I have something unique. It is Telluride Distillery's Peppermint Schnapps. So I did Telluride Distillery whiskey recently, and I was like, that was kind of good. I'm going to try something else. Saw the Peppermint Schnapps. Sorry, there's a recreational vehicle driving by. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna get that. Like, peppermint schnapps are pretty solid, and that's a little unique. Now the thing about this, I think it's called Chariot Lifter. I'm gonna say Chariot Lifter, and you watch, it's something different. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I think that's what it's called. It's 50% alcohol. It packs a punch. But that's what we want. Goods, do you like peppermint schnapps?
Never had it.
Really?
No.
It's good. It kind of tastes like usually like a candy cane.
Like a kid. Well, I mean, I've had mouthwash.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Mouthwash. Hopefully it doesn't taste like mouthwash. It kind of smells like mouthwash.
I can actually smell it from here. This stuff is strong. Holy. Yeah, it smells exactly like mouthwash.
Anyway, we had an amazing week of hiking. Hopefully we don't puke our guts out on this on Nelly Creek Road or whatever road we're on right here. Anyway, here's Living Life Long, Loose, and Full of Juice. Let's go. So that's what I get being polite. Half of it spilled down my face. And it's already evaporated because it's basically rubbing alcohol. All right, I'll wait to comment. But
whoa.
What do you think?
That is strong. Wow.
But was it good at all?
Yeah. I guess it was all right, and it like took a layer of film off of my mouth. Yeah.
I actually think this would be pretty good in like hot chocolate, like in the winter time, like just a little bit. It's kind of syrupy. It definitely has like a spearmint taste to it, like a green mint. I actually kind of like it for a mixed drink. I wouldn't be pounding shots of this. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
They can't all be winners. I think it's fine. Anyway, cheers to you, man. Like, I wish
Cheers.
we had shot glasses, but, you know, it's been an amazing weekend. Just bagging peaks, clapping cheeks. Hope you're living life long, loose, full of juice. Till next time. Hopefully I get it right this time. Here we go. Nailed it.